What's going on, guys? Physical therapy application coach, your boy Sean, coming at you right now. I'm talking about the PTCAS essay prompt for the 2019-2020 application cycle, which is the same exact prompt as last year's application cycle, 2018-2019. So the way these essay prompts work is they are going to last for 2 application cycles. So next year, we'll get a brand new prompt for that cycle, and that prompt will remain the same for the following application cycle. So for those who are applying after the year after a new essay prompt is released, that's great. You have extra time, you can start working on it. It really doesn't make that much of a difference, but it can give you a little bit of time to be prepared, start drafting, having some ideas ready. Otherwise, if you're coming into a new application year where there's a new prompt, don't worry about it. The prompt will get released as soon as you log in. You can figure it out, and then you'll go from there, okay? So the prompt is, describe a meaningful experience in your life and reflect on how that experience influenced your personal growth, such as your attitudes or perceptions. Wow, that is vague, and you could go anywhere with this sucker. There are so many different directions you could take it. But to help you focus, I'm going to give you a little bit of a taste into what I do when I have someone come and use my coaching services, okay? So there's 3 key principles that I build all of my essay editing, directing, drafting, all this stuff. 3 key principles that I use to help you focus your energy so that way your essays can be memorable and impactful. The most important thing to remember is there's so many essays being read by these people who are reviewing applications that if yours just goes into the stack of this wasn't really interesting, it doesn't matter, you just wasted a lot of time putting an essay together that's not going to help you be able to get into a program. Either you'll get invited to an interview or you may not. And you don't want to put that into the risk of fate, or if there's 1 or 2 applicants that you're really close with and one of you has a great essay and they get picked and you don't. So those are things to look out for. We need to make your essay memorable. And to make it memorable, the best way to do that with the human brain is to use stories and experiences from your own life, not just dialogue, not just talking about how you would address a prompt, right? And so this prompt is good because it gets applicants to focus on experiences. And regardless of the essay, any essay that you write, you want to focus on experiences because this will make your essay more memorable. So key number 1, anchor your strengths to stories. You need to think about, as an applicant, what are my unique strengths? What things will I bring to this program that will be different? Or what things will I bring to the profession that will be different and unique and important? Number 2, hook them early. Okay, so you need to get your reader's attention ASAP. I always recommend that first paragraph, don't put a lot of fluff in there. Get right into the meat of a unique and interesting experience, and then you can start elaborating a little bit more. But you have to get their interest so at least they're drawn in, and then you can start expounding, okay? And the third principle is show me, don't tell me. This goes along with using stories to tell people why you're exceptional, why you are the best applicant, and why this program should pick you to either be accepted or to be invited to come to an interview. So with that being said, let me talk a little bit about how I would approach this essay. I would sit down and I would make a list of my strengths, my greatest strengths, okay? From that list, I would then start to figure out what stories can I use that showcase those strengths. And these could be stories about your decision to become a physical therapist. Patient interaction stories are fantastic because it shows you already doing things that PTs do. So I can't tell you specifically what experience to use. And some people ask, can I put multiple experiences in an essay? Yes, you definitely can. You just have to remember, you only have 4,500 characters, including spaces, punctuation, all that stuff. So your space is limited, but stories can be almost more effective and can say more about you than you could just using words to expound it, if that makes sense. So I recommend no more than 3 experiences max in an essay because you just don't have enough time to develop the ideas. 2 experiences is usually a pretty good combo. So you could have an introductory experience, and then you could have a follow-up experience that shows with your shadowing or observation hours how you are an exceptional person and how you worked well with a patient. Or it could be an organization that you work with where you made a huge impact. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is to be memorable and to show people that you have the skills and the mindset to become a great physical therapist. That's what they want to see. So again, those 3 principles: anchor your strengths to stories, hook them early, and show me, don't tell me. Okay? And when you start brainstorming and getting your first draft together, I definitely would make a list of the strengths that you absolutely want to showcase, then connect those with stories and start writing. Your first few drafts are going to be clunky. They're not going to be pretty. Make sure that you get some people to look over your essay and to give you some feedback. That's where I come in because they work. They help individuals get into school. And in the long run, they end up saving people money because they don't have to reapply and they get into programs that they actually want to attend instead of subpar programs that are more expensive. So that's why I recommend it. I feel like it would be a huge benefit to you. So follow the link in the description down below and you can be able to go and look at my coaching services. If you're watching this video right after I released it, for this week leading up to the application cycle opening on July 3rd, this is for 2019, so if you're watching this video later, this doesn't apply, the dates change. There's a 20% early bird discount for anyone who signs up, and you can use my essay packages, my interview packages, but by far the best value are the bundle packages that have both the essay courses and the interview courses, as well as coaching services available to you. So I'm excited for this time of year. I love application season because anxiety levels go through the roof, and I have a lot of tools, tips, strategies, and techniques to help you decrease that stress. All right? So this is my breakdown of the PTCAS essay prompt. I hope it's been helpful for you. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave comments. Feel free to share this video with other people that you feel like may be struggling with this essay prompt. And definitely check out my coaching services if you feel like you have a greater need to make your essay more compelling and interesting and have it actually help make your application go the distance instead of just throwing some garbage out there. All right? Take care, guys.